Hi, congratulations on completing the Monopoly module. So a quick summary then on some takeaway points that hopefully registered with you during this chapter. So a monopolist, the total different extreme than a competitive firm. Competitive firm, of course, maximizes profits where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. A monopolist, the exact same profit maximization rule where MR equals MC. Where they differ, however, is a monopolist is a price setter, whereas a competitive firm is a price taker. This price setting ability for the monopolist gives them market power because they are able to price the item above their marginal cost. And this pricing power all depends on demand. And this pricing power and prices above marginal cost also create a deadweight loss. So that's the downside from having a monopolist. The welfare is negatively impacted when you have a monopolist picking the output. So a monopolist is going to profit maximize. So they're going to produce a little underproduction than what's best for society or where a competitive industry would be. So deadweight loss is an unfortunate consequence of a monopolist. But there are, however, reasons why we might want a monopolist. Cost reasons. So particularly we're talking about here natural monopolies, where a single firm can produce an item for the entire market at a lower average cost than if you had two firms sharing the market. Other situations that can lead to barriers to entry are created by the government to create a monopoly, and these include the government issuing licenses or regulating that a single firm produce the item. So licenses can keep other firms or other individuals out from competing in the market. There's also patents that the government issues and copyrights. So these protect intellectual property. This is why the government wants to grant and encourage its citizens to make patents and developments like drug improvements, and also to protect if they were to write a book or publish music, to protect these rights, to encourage people to make innovations and make new ideas and items. So the last way that the government can create a monopoly is simply by auctioning off some property rights. This happens with oil and gas industry, where land is auctioned off for leases on government property. So these leases are a way of granting a monopoly for the lease term. Only you, the leaseholder, can use that land to extract minerals or oil and gas. So that's a quick summary of the monopoly chapter. Hopefully this chapter you were able to retain some of these concepts. If not, please take a look back at the videos again. But this monopoly, very important to understand how a single firm with no close substitutes has market power, and where they're able to price, and why they produce a little less output, and their ability to profit maximize. So hey, there's your monopoly summary. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you next module, where we learn about pricing behavior of monopolists, price discriminating.